Hello, my friend. Happy Friday. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. This time around, we're going to be checking out one cool new free effect plugin, and also I want to share with you an awesome new deal available at Plugin Boutique. As usual, I will leave you all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment, and I will also leave you timestamps, of course, as always, in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video, and if you are watching this video after the live stream ended. So let's go quickly here through the plugins we're gonna be covering up today. First, we have this awesome delay plugin by Davisynth. It's an amazing, I love the simplicity and complexity at the same times in plugins, right? And this delay, has become one of my favorites since its release earlier this week. It's available for free, and also we're gonna be checking out this awesome new gate plugin by Black Salt Audio that it's meant to be used on drums. All right, it has an introductory price here at Plugin Boutique of $29, 40% off. I think it's a bang for your buck. Amazing plugin. Also, we're gonna be checking out today with some audio examples, right? And of course, explaining the features and controls. Before we begin with the content of these tools, I want to invite you to my website amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost every day with content like this for music production resources and stuff like that. All right, let me know if you are here in the live chat. I see some people here already. Sound Healer and Acoustic are always the first ones here. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being here. I am fine, thanks a lot for asking. Sound Healer, how are you guys? Hope that you are having a fantastic Friday day, afternoon, or night. Aluki G says, nice videos. Thanks a lot, my friend. I appreciate your comments. So let's check out here these plugins. First, with the free ones, let's go to my session. So let's begin with this plugin that is available for free. It's called Spiral Delay, and it's you could call it a normal delay, you know, with the ping pong effect and all that stuff, but it has an interesting twist in the ping pong mid-side effect, right? It sort of creates a bit of a disorder between left and right, so you can configure the plugin so that they are not perfectly like left and right rebounds of the echoes, right? And I think it's pretty cool, very simple to use. I love simplicity in plugins, but with a great sound, and with just a few tweaks you can have it set, right? So you have a dried wet functionality here from 0 to 100. So you double click in any parameter and it resets by default. Here it's the mid side, right? And you also see this shape changing here. So the more you increase this, it's more like towards the stereo delay, right? Not only focused in the center or in the mid part of the track, of the sound. The twist rate, this is the cool twist here. It will change a bit the echoes when you set it to stereo, and the ping pong effect, right? It will give you some interesting turnarounds here with this twist rate. The decay, of course, is the length of the tails, right, in percentage, like that. You have here the delay that can be set in milliseconds, and also beat, like 1/8, 1/4, stuff like that. Also triplets and dotted as well. you have a cutoff here to cut some lows, for instance, which I like to cut some lows on the delay itself. And the bandwidth also, I love this feature because it allows you to have a more narrow frequency curve of the delays themselves, right? If you remove a bit of highs and lows in the echoes, it becomes like an analog tape delay, right? Where it's like a lo-fi delay. Okay, so that's the bandwidth. The more you increase this, you have more frequencies of the frequency spectrum in the delay, and if you decrease it, it's becoming narrower, right? The range of frequencies of the delay. So let's check it out in this vocal track. Let's start here.
Long dead and gone, there is no one.
All right. Okay.
Long dead and gone, there is no one.
Let's for instance put here 1/4.
Long dead and gone.
Right. Let's for instance increase the bandwidth.
Long dead and gone.
Right. So you have all of the frequency range. Let's decrease it.
Long.
Right. You have less highs and less lows.
Long dead and gone, there is no one.
Right, cutting lows.
Long dead and gone.
Right, it's thinner, the delays themselves, and
long dead and gone, there is no one. Long dead and gone, nowhere to run.
Okay, let's now play with the twist rate and mid side.
Long dead and gone, there is no.
Right, awesome stereo and ping pong effect.
Long dead and gone.
But it's not a ping pong, like precisely ping pong. It's like doing all sorts of crazy rebounds.
Long dead and gone, there is no one. Long dead and gone. Long dead and gone, there is. Long dead and gone.
Focused in the center. This is pretty cool.
Long dead and gone, there is no one. Long dead and gone, nowhere to run.
Pretty cool, like psychedelic sounds. Pretty cool. You can use it in synthesizers, all sorts of crazy things. All right, let's check it out also in a guitar solo here. I like the solos in 1/4. Right, like tape delay where it sounds a bit lo-fi. Pretty cool. You see here the bandwidth being reduced. right? In milliseconds it gets to 5 seconds. And of course the dry wet functionality is your best friend in as any other time-based effect. Alright, pretty cool stuff by Davisynth. Let's move on with the other plugin in this list. It's the brand new release by Black Salt Audio. This super intuitive, transparent, and I'm not sure what's happening under the hood, but it's simply amazing. Probably the best gate I have tried for drums. You know, it's very complicated sometimes to have the different parts of the drum kit a bit isolated, because you get all tons of cymbal bleed and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if this drum gate has any like artificial intelligence or machine learning and stuff like that. It's not specified, but it's simply great. Super natural. The gating and the ringing of the parts of the kit and stuff like that. It leaves the original sound, the original source untouched, and all sorts of great cool things that you can do with this gate. I'm gonna show you also one cool thing that it's simply a game changer. And so you have here the parts of the drum kit where you can use it, right? It's meant to be used on kick. You select here snare top, snare bottom, or toms, right? So I'm gonna start with kick, and this is the threshold, right? So you start to reduce this control, and it will, what it's above this orange line is the thing that you are gonna be heard, and everything that it's below will be gated by the plugin, right? But you're gonna hear it in a moment. It's very transparent. It's not, doesn't have like artifacts and stuff like that. It only touches the original signal. Pretty cool. And you have here the amount of reduction, right? From from minus 80 dB all the way up to 0. And the reduction, the deep bleed, the more you increase it, you're gonna have a bit more of the bleed from the cymbals. So you're gonna have a bit more highs, right? The more you increase this, the length is like the sustain. If you want to have a bit more maybe ringing of the snare, something like that, a bit more of the body of the signal, right? In milliseconds, you can engage ghost here if you have some ghost notes in your snare, and nothing will be left out of the ghost notes, but impressively will leave out the stuff that you don't need and will leave in the stuff that you want. Also has sidechain option, and it has an output control here, right? So let's start here in the kick drum. I'm gonna use it first from the bottom up here, right? Okay, the kick drum, so you can hear a bit of snare, cymbals. Okay, okay, so there you have the kick only. Okay, so the more you increase this, the less bleed from the cymbals. I was wrong in this, right? The less you have it here, negative, it leaves more of the cymbal sound, more of that highs, right? More of those highs. This works better in the snare, the length. but it's super quick. Before, after. Let's put ghost notes. It's more usable in snare. Right? That's let's check it out here. Super clean. Let's check it out also. I'm gonna leave it on so that we can listen to a before and after of all of the processings. So let's check it out also in the snare bus. Although you can use it in the snare top and bottom, I'm gonna use it in the snare bus where both of the microphones are being sent to. Right, you have a ton of cymbals, kick drum. Super clean. A bit more sustain. Some ghost notes. The ghost notes are very low in volume and they are passing through, but it's impressive that it's leaving out the kick drum, for instance. There. Those. Alright, let's leave it on here, and finally let's check it out in the toms. You have a ton of bleed of the cymbals, snare. Let's use here the toms. And just like that, without like worrying about threshold, release and stuff like that. The resonance of the toms remain very natural, the decay, no? There's more like gated more aggressively. It's more natural, like if you increase it or just by default here. Yeah, we don't need ghost here. Okay, so now let's check all of this drum kit with and without the gates, right? Off. focused, right? Without. More isolated each part of the drum kit, right? And of course, sometimes you want a lot of that room sound, but you can still use the room microphones and stuff. But sometimes you want to keep the drums very, very tight and isolated. And one cool thing that I want to show you, it's, for instance, I have this snare gated. Let's apply, for instance, a let's choose here MEQ. Okay, let me check. If you apply some equalization, for instance, to MEQ, here it is. Okay. If you apply some equalization to the snare, you're gonna be only applying. You only gonna affect the snare itself, not like if you, for instance, apply some highs to the snare with the silencer on. You're not like bringing all of the cymbals and stuff, right? Right? You are adding highs to the snare without like that's a pretty cool thing also about the silencer, that you can truly isolate and leave the original and source part of the snare untouched, and that if you process the original signal with the plugin on, you're not gonna have like some of the background and some of the stuff that is being gated back up, right? Pretty cool stuff, I think. So please let me know what you think of these plugins, my friends. I am very interested to know your opinions. I see here Triple X Pap says, "Hey Amner, hey folks, does anyone know of a free VST that would allow me to record and edit samples like pitch up and pitch down, so I could make my own drums from random sounds?" I would need to take a look on that. Triple X Paps, let me leave me a comment. Alright, and I will look up for that. Strange, my message above disappeared. I was talking about promo on Brainworks plugins. Thanks a lot, Sound Healer, for the heads up. Simple Sampler says DJ Emo. Will do, but cheers. It's the new plugin made by Jordan from Hardcore Music Studio. Correct. Jordan Valeriot is the owner of the company. There is also a free sampler over at Play PM channel ref Gas Therapy. Oh yeah. Gas Therapy creates has pretty cool sampler. I'll check that too, man. Thanks. Silencer is amazing, says Sound Healer. I agree with you, Sound Healer. Thanks a lot, my friend. So there you go, my friend. Let me know what you think of these tools. And before we leave, let me invite you one last time to my website, amnorhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, as always, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, also some free impulse response packs, some free sample packs of drums, rock and metal sound, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next video, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for staying here till the end in this live stream. Bye bye, and have a great evening or day. Bye bye. Take care.